Imagine a life where nothing can shake your peace, where no matter what chaos or negativity surrounds you, you remain calm, unbothered, and deeply positive. How powerful would that be? Today, we're diving into 7 transformative Buddhist lessons that will help you cultivate this inner strength and peace. As Buddha said, peace comes from within, do not seek it without. If you're ready to unlock that unshakable calm, stay with me, because this could change your life forever. 1. Breathe to anchor your mind before stress overwhelms you. In Buddhism, breathing is seen as one of the most powerful tools to help you stay calm and centered. When life feels overwhelming or stress starts to build up, the first thing you can do is pause and take a slow, deep breath. This simple act of breathing helps bring your focus back to the present moment, pulling you away from stressful thoughts and emotions. By paying attention to your breath, you're not just calming your body, but also your mind. When you feel stressed, your mind races, and it's easy to react emotionally, often in ways you might regret later. But by taking a few deep breaths, you give yourself the space to slow down and think clearly. You can respond thoughtfully to whatever is happening, rather than just reacting on impulse. Breathing becomes a tool to take back control of your emotions. As the Buddhist teacher said, breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. This means that every breath you take can bring relaxation and even a sense of peace or joy. So the next time you feel stress rising, remember to stop and breathe. It's a small step that makes a big difference in how you handle stressful situations. 2. Reframe negative thoughts into positive ones. Negative thoughts are something we all experience, but in Buddhism, it's taught that how we handle these thoughts is what matters most. When you find yourself overwhelmed by negativity, instead of letting those thoughts take over, you can learn to shift your mindset. This is called reframing. It means looking at a difficult situation from a different, more positive perspective. For example, if something goes wrong, instead of thinking, this is terrible, try asking yourself, what can I learn from this? Or, how can I grow from this experience? By doing this, you train your mind to find the opportunity hidden within every challenge. This practice of reframing doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect, but rather understanding that every situation has the potential to teach you something valuable. As Buddha wisely said, we are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. This means that your mind is like a garden. If you plant positive, hopeful thoughts, you'll grow a life full of positivity and peace. But if you let negative thoughts take root, they can spread and cloud your mind, making it hard to see the good in anything. The next time a negative thought pops up, try to pause, recognize it, and then gently guide your mind to look for something positive. Over time, this practice can transform how you see the world, helping you stay calm and optimistic no matter what comes your way. 3. Detach emotionally or be controlled by chaos. Life is full of chaos, whether it's challenges at work, personal struggles, or conflicts with others. If we let every little thing affect us emotionally, it can feel like we're constantly being pulled in all directions, losing our sense of peace. That's why Buddhism teaches the importance of emotional detachment. Emotional detachment doesn't mean becoming cold or indifferent. Instead, it means learning to observe your emotions without being controlled by them. When something stressful happens, it's easy to get swept up in frustration, anger, or sadness. But when you practice emotional detachment, you take a step back and simply notice those feelings, instead of letting them control you. This allows you to remain calm and centered, even when everything around you is chaotic. By detaching emotionally, You are able to make decisions with a clear mind, rather than reacting impulsively. Think of it this way. If your emotions are like waves, emotional detachment helps you stay anchored, rather than being tossed around by every wave that comes your way. You observe the wave, acknowledge it, but you don't let it sweep you off your feet. Buddha said, "Attachment is the root of suffering." When we cling too tightly to emotions, we suffer because we become overly involved in them. But by learning to let go of that attachment, we can free ourselves from the emotional roller coaster and maintain inner peace. The next time you feel a strong emotion, take a deep breath and remind yourself to simply observe the feeling. Ask yourself, is this emotion serving me or is it controlling me? This small practice can help you remain calm and keep chaos from taking over your life. 1. Reframe challenges or let them crush you. Life is full of challenges, but how we choose to view them makes all the difference. In Buddhism, we are taught to reframe challenges, to see them not as burdens, but as opportunities for growth. The truth is, difficulties are a natural part of life, and trying to avoid them only creates more suffering. Instead, by changing how you think about your challenges, you can transform obstacles into stepping stones. Think about it this way. A challenge is like a heavy rock. If you carry it on your back and view it as a burden, it will weigh you down and crush your spirit. But if you choose to see that rock as something you can use to strengthen yourself, it becomes an opportunity to grow stronger and more resilient. Buddha said, "In the confrontation between the stream and the rock, the stream always wins, not through strength, but by perseverance." This means that, like water, you can flow around or over challenges with persistence, instead of letting them block your path. It's not about fighting against life's difficulties, but finding a way to move through them gracefully. Whenever you face a challenge, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or, how can this help me grow? This simple shift in mindset turns difficulties into teachers, helping you stay calm and positive even in tough times. Without this perspective, challenges will feel overwhelming and can easily crush your spirit. Remember, growth often comes from the toughest moments. By reframing challenges, you can approach them with a sense of purpose and strength, rather than fear and frustration. 2. Let go of what you can't control, or it will drain your energy. One of the core teachings in Buddhism is learning to let go of what is beyond your control. So much of our stress and suffering comes from trying to control things that we simply can't. Whether it's other people's opinions, unexpected life events, or the outcome of a situation. When we try to control the uncontrollable, we waste our energy and create inner turmoil. Buddhism teaches that real peace comes from accepting what is and focusing only on what we can change. Imagine you're trying to hold on tightly to sand in your hand. The harder you grip, the more the sand slips through your fingers. In the same way, the more you try to control things you can't, the more stressed, anxious, and frustrated you become. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means recognizing where your energy can make a difference and where it can't. Buddha said, "Let go of what's gone, be grateful for what remains, and look forward to what is coming." This means we must release our attachment to the past, the things we wish we could change but can't. When we let go of what we cannot control, we free ourselves from mental and emotional exhaustion. Here's how you can start practicing this in everyday life. Think of something that's been stressing you out. Maybe it's an argument with a friend, a problem at work, or even something as small as bad traffic. Ask yourself, can I change this situation? If the answer is no, then it's time to let it go. This doesn't mean ignoring the problem. It means choosing not to let it drain your energy. Instead, focus on what you can control, like how you respond to the situation. One powerful way to practice letting go is through mindfulness meditation. During meditation, we often observe our thoughts without getting attached to them. Thoughts may come and go, but we don't need to cling to them or let them dominate our emotions. This same principle applies to life. Observe what's happening, and if it's beyond your control, acknowledge it and let it pass. Another helpful mindset shift is to focus on acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean you approve of or enjoy a difficult situation. It means you acknowledge reality as it is. When we resist reality, when we keep wishing things were different, we create suffering for ourselves. But when we accept things as they are, we create the space to find peace, even in difficult circumstances. There's a great deal of freedom in letting go. It allows you to channel your energy into areas where you can actually make a difference, like improving yourself, helping others, and making positive changes in your life. Holding on to things beyond your control is like carrying around unnecessary baggage, and letting go lightens your load. In the end, letting go is about trust, trusting that life will unfold as it's meant to, and that you have the strength to handle whatever comes your way. As Buddha also taught, the root of suffering is attachment. By releasing your attachment to controlling everything, you break free from the mental chains that hold you down. So next time you feel overwhelmed, stressed, or frustrated, take a deep breath and remind yourself, I can't control everything, and that's okay. Let go of what you can't change, and focus on where your power truly lies. Gratitude is one of the most powerful antidotes to negativity, and it plays a central role in Buddhist teachings. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to focus on what's going wrong, what we don't have, or how life isn't meeting our expectations. When we let these thoughts take over, we can easily spiral into negativity, which drains our happiness, motivation, and inner peace. But when we shift our mindset towards gratitude, everything changes. We begin to see the beauty and abundance in our lives, no matter how small. In Buddhism, gratitude is not just about feeling thankful for the obvious blessings, like good health, a loving family, or financial stability. It's about appreciating every moment, every challenge, and every experience, good or bad. This is because every situation offers something to be grateful for, even if it's just the lesson it teaches us. Buddha said, "Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little." This reminds us that there is always something to be thankful for, no matter how small. Maybe today wasn't perfect, but perhaps it brought you a moment of clarity, a lesson learned, or even just a quiet moment of peace. Gratitude can help you focus on these positive aspects, no matter how small, and that shift can make a huge difference in your outlook. Gratitude is a way of transforming how you view the world. Instead of focusing on what's lacking, you train your mind to recognize abundance. The more you focus on what you have, the more you realize how much you've been overlooking. Even in difficult times, gratitude helps you stay grounded and find joy in the present moment. Here's why this practice is so powerful. When you focus on the negative, you give it more power. The more you dwell on what's wrong, the bigger those problems seem to become. Negativity breeds more negativity, creating a cycle that's hard to break free from. On the other hand, gratitude shifts your focus toward the positive, allowing you to break free from this cycle. When you train your mind to see the good, you bring more positive energy into your life. One simple way to build gratitude is to keep a gratitude journal. Every day, take a few minutes to write 3 things you are grateful for. These do not have to be big things. They can be as simple as enjoying a warm cup of tea, having a cozy bed to sleep in, or getting a smile from a stranger. Over time, this habit helps shift your focus from what is missing to what is already in your life. Another strong practice is to express gratitude through words or small actions. Thank the people in your life for how they support and care for you. Show appreciation for the world around you by taking a moment to notice the beauty of nature or the comfort of your home. Buddhism teaches that gratitude should not only stay inside you, but also be shared with others. When you express gratitude, you not only improve your own well-being, but also spread positivity to people around you. But what about hard times? How can you feel grateful when everything seems to go wrong? This is where the real test is, but also where gratitude becomes most powerful. Buddhism teaches us to find meaning even in struggles. Every difficulty has a lesson, and every challenge helps us grow. For example, if you are going through a hard time at work, you may feel stressed and frustrated. But instead of letting that negativity take over, try to find something to be thankful for, like the chance to build resilience, patience, or problem-solving skills. It also helps to remember that life is always changing. Nothing lasts forever, not even the problems you are facing. By practicing gratitude in the present moment, you can value the good that exists now without worrying too much about the future or thinking too much about the past. This habit helps you stay calm and positive, even when life feels hard. Gratitude can change your whole way of seeing things. It helps you stop taking things for granted and start valuing the richness of life. It means seeing life as a gift, filled with small moments of beauty, kindness, and chances to grow. In Buddhism, gratitude is closely connected to mindfulness. When you are mindful, you notice the small details of life that often go unnoticed, but bring peace and joy. Whether it is the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sound of rain, or the kindness of a friend, mindfulness opens the path to gratitude. And when you live with gratitude, it becomes much harder to fall into negativity. 1. Surround yourself with positive energy, not toxic people. The people you stay around have a strong effect on your mood, mindset, and overall peace. In Buddhism, it is often said that we should be careful about the company we keep because the energy of people around us can either lift us up or pull us down. If you want to stay calm and positive in life, it is important to stay around positive energy and avoid the negativity some people bring. We all know people who drain our energy, those who always complain, spread negativity, or act in harmful ways. These people, often called toxic, can affect your emotions, drain your mental energy, and even lower your self-confidence. Buddhism teaches that we must protect our inner peace by setting boundaries with such people and choosing to be around those who inspire, support, and uplift us. Buddha said, "An insincere and bad friend is more dangerous than a wild animal. A wild animal may harm your body, but a bad friend will harm your mind." This line shows a deep truth that toxic relationships can hurt us more than physical harm. They affect our mental and emotional health. Toxic people can bring negative thoughts into your mind, making you feel tired, worried, or even question your self-worth. If you are not careful, their energy can start shaping your mindset and actions. But staying around positive energy is not only about avoiding toxic people. It is also about choosing people who bring happiness, wisdom, and positivity into your life. These are the people who support your growth, help you see the good side of things, and stand with you in hard times. They are the friends and loved ones who celebrate your wins and support you when you fail. Buddhism teaches that when you connect with such positive energy, it helps you stay calm, focused, and true to yourself. One of the main practices in Buddhism is mindfulness, being fully aware of the present moment, including your surroundings and the people in it. Through mindfulness, you become more aware of how certain people or situations affect your energy. When you talk to someone, take a moment to notice how you feel after. Do you feel fresh, inspired, and uplifted? Or do you feel tired, anxious, or emotionally drained? This simple habit can help you see which relationships are healthy and which are toxic. Now, it is important to understand that avoiding toxic people does not always mean removing them completely from your life. Sometimes, it is not possible to fully stay away from them, especially if they are family, co-workers, or old friends. However, you can still set healthy boundaries to protect your emotional well-being. Boundaries can mean spending less time with them, not joining negative conversations, or simply protecting your energy by not letting their negativity affect your mood. One helpful way to set these boundaries is by practicing emotional detachment, which is also a key Buddhist teaching. Emotional detachment does not mean you stop caring about others, but it means you do not let their emotions or negativity control your mind. When someone acts negative or toxic, try to notice their behavior without getting emotionally involved. Instead of reacting, just accept it and let it pass without taking it in. Along with setting boundaries, it is also important to build strong relationships with people who bring positivity into your life. Spend more time with people who motivate you, help you grow, and bring out the best in you. These people are like sunshine. They bring warmth, light, and clarity into your life. When you are surrounded by this kind of energy, it becomes easier to stay calm, balanced, and positive, even during tough times. In Buddhism, there is a concept called kalyana mutta, which means good friends or spiritual companions. These are people who walk the path of growth with you. They help you stay focused on what truly matters, keep you responsible for your values, and guide you in difficult times. Building these kinds of relationships is important for a peaceful and positive life. In simple terms, these friends help you move closer to inner peace, just like a guide helps you grow in your journey. Another part of staying around positive energy is being aware of the environments you are in. Negative environments can be just as harmful as negative people. Whether it is a stressful workplace, a messy home, or even the online content you consume, all of these can affect your mood and mindset. Buddhism teaches us to create peaceful and balanced environments that support mindfulness and calmness. Take steps to clean and organize your space, spend time in nature, or choose content that lifts your mood instead of lowering your energy. Lastly, remember that you also affect the energy around you. You have the power to bring positivity into your relationships and surroundings. As the saying goes, be the energy you want to attract. When you build positive energy within yourself through mindfulness, gratitude, and kindness, you will naturally attract people with similar energy into your life. Positive energy spreads easily, and by sharing it, you not only protect your inner peace, but also create a positive effect on others around you. Surrounding yourself with positive energy means both staying away from toxic people and choosing relationships that support your well-being. Set boundaries with negative people. Build deep and meaningful connections with those who inspire you, and stay aware of the environments you choose. By doing this, you create a life filled with peace, positivity, and calmness.